Okay, so just to let y'all know, this is the dress that I am going to be dyeing purple today. My niece gave me this dress and it's absolutely gorgeous. I did not realize it was actually going to be this beautiful. But anyway, I'm assuming that she got this either probably at the Goodwill or a costume shop. I don't know, because you can tell that it is a costume type material. But anyway, it's got the shoulders, and this is just kind of like, it's not really sleeves, it's just the part that hangs off of it. But this dress is cream color. I love the gold cording on it, but unfortunately I don't think I'm going to be able to keep it, because I do want to dye this dress purple, and I have no idea how to dye this dress and keep this from getting dye on it without making this too overly complicated. So anyway, the bottom of this dress is already like a teal ombre. I don't know if you can tell on here. So at first I thought about doing that, but technically I really don't want any of Medusa's dress to have any of the white or cream to it, because once she became hideous, or was transformed from a beautiful goddess to this hideous creature, you know, her whole appearance changed. And although I do want her to keep the same style dress because I do want to incorporate what she once was, I also want the transition to show that she is now something completely different. And she's very dark. So I wanted this dress to be dark as well. Anyway, I bought some Rit dye, and I'm going to dye this purple. So I'm hoping this works out, and we'll see, you know, what the end result is. I am going to get this done first. Then after I get my dress out of the way, I will start working on my snake crown that I'm going to use for my hair.
So I picked up this Rit dye at Michael's, and I'm just going to pour the whole entire bottle into the pot of boiling water. And you just turn your burner down to keep it the heat at the same consistency. It also called for some dish detergent as well. And I'm just stirring this around to blend it really good. And then I'm going to dip the whole entire dress into the pot. And you are to keep it on the heat for about 30 minutes, stirring continuously. And you want to use a pot that you're not going to use for cooking, and also it's going to be big enough to hold your garment in so that it can move around freely. Once you're done with that, then it calls for you to rinse your fabric in cool water until the water runs clear. When you do that, then you're supposed to put it in the washing machine and wash it with some mild detergent on warm. Next, I decided that I was going to spray paint my snakes for my headband, and I got these at the Dollar Tree. I'm just laying these out, and the paint that I'm using, I only had to put a couple coats on each side, and it was pretty fast drying. So I did do that, and I think I ended up using about 2 packs because I wanted my headband to have quite a lot of snakes on them. After doing this project, I will have to say I recommend for you to glue your snakes onto your headband prior to spray painting them gold, because I had a really hard time getting my snakes to stick to the headband. I think because the glue was actually sticking to the paint and not the actual plastic pieces. But I do still think it turned out well. You know, it was just I had to use a ton of hot glue to get this to work. And next I am just taking some false fingernails and I'm clipping them down into a point, and then I'm going to file them down to the shape that I want them to be for my fangs. And then I'm going to put them on with some denture cream or denture adhesive. And yeah, as far as my makeup, I just put my makeup on like I usually do. I just used the green and purple colors instead of the other colors that I normally use. And here I am lining my lips with a black eyeliner. I did not have any purple lipstick, so I just patted my lips with some purple eyeshadow. And then here I took my finger and rubbed it into the green eyeshadow, and I'm just rubbing it all over my, well, not all over my face, but I'm rubbing it on my cheekbones and on my forehead, and just, you know, certain areas of my face where I plan on placing my scales, just so that it kind of gives it a little bit of a background color. Now, the scales, how I decided to make those, I got some mesh. My mother actually has some at her house, and I took it and just cut me a little piece off of it. And you basically just put the mesh up against your skin, and then you just take a sponge and dip it in whatever color of face paint or cream that you want to use, and then you just dab over the top of it and give it a really good coat so that it does show up. And this was actually pretty easy to do. I was surprised. I didn't think it was going to turn out so well, but you just dab it in a few areas and then you pull it off. I do have to say I wish that I would have added a few more scales to my skin for the purpose of this video. Of course, I will probably do more when I recreate this look on Halloween. Once I got those done, I just dabbed a little bit of gold eyeshadow around on top of that, and then I was pretty much done. I added my earrings. Didn't have a necklace. That's something else I probably am going to be on the hunt for, but I did like the earrings that I had for this costume. And the last thing that I needed to do was just polish my fingernails, so I did use the purple nail polish that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and that it may have given you some ideas on something that you may want to do for your costume. I hope everyone has a great Halloween, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.